Welcome back to day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas challenge. You guys, 3 more days. Isn't that nuts? 3 more days. And I hope that whatever you're doing, you get it all done. Your shopping will be done, the running around will be done, the planning and preparing for meals will be done, and you get to just give yourself some time to rest and to relax and to just breathe in during this beautiful season where we get to remember our Savior Jesus Christ. Now, I had a particular blessing and gift that I wanted to talk about today, but something else came up and I just had to jump on and just talk about it very briefly. This morning, as I was getting ready for the day, I just remembered that I hadn't listened to this year's Worldwide Christmas Devotional by the First Presidency. So I got into my LDS app or my gospel library app, and I found it and started listening to it and loving what President Nelson is saying, the music, and then the first speaker. I think she was the first speaker, maybe the second speaker. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, it is Tracy Y. Browning, who is a second counselor in the primary general presidency, and her talking about slowing down and noticing the season around her and how it relates to the remembrance of Christmas and Christ. And what was so fun is that as soon as she ended with her testimony, you can hear, and I wasn't sure at first, so I had to like rewind it and re-listen to the very ending, is that you can hear one of the first presidency whisper, "Well done." Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but he said, "Well done." And you can barely hear it, but I was actually surprised I could hear it. And so go back and listen to it and see if you can pick it up. And now I don't know which one said it. I'm going to guess it was President Oaks. And I thought that was so sweet. I mean, like, I just to be able to have that captured um by the mic, and it just made me think about the Spirit and how the Spirit comes in as a still small voice. And, there's been times where the still small voice wasn't actually always very still and small, where it was loud and loud enough that I needed to kind of stop what I was doing and pay attention. But how often do we seek for heavenly encouragement in whatever we are going through? How often are we struggling and wondering if any of it counts with God, with our Savior Jesus Christ, with the angels in heaven? How often do we, in our struggle, wonder if it is worth it to get up and to bear testimony of someone that we have never met, about a something we think we are experiencing? I mean, I'm just going to think about that for a moment. I just want you to slow down and ask yourself these questions. And what comes up for you? And what part of yourself is answering these questions? We all need encouragement, not only from our Savior Jesus Christ, not only from our Heavenly Parents, but from each other. And I truly believe that it is in us stepping out of the bounds of our limitations, stepping out from the bounds of our suffering, our pain, our challenges, and encouraging those around us. And we allow others to feel the divine encouragement because of our simple and selfless act. I was at Restaurant Depot the other day picking up a couple things for a good friend of mine. And I asked someone if he could help me because I couldn't find this one thing. And I was pretty sure that they had it. And I think it was, what was it? An insulated hot beverage dispenser. And so I found it. And I made a comment about his very holiday-ish shirt. It was really fun. It looked like he was an elf. And I think he was surprised that I even made a comment and complimented him. And he said that sometimes it's really hard to feel the Christmas spirit. And so that's what he's trying to do when he wears a shirt like that. And just for a moment, I just felt him just opening up just a little bit of his own struggles and suffering because of a very kind act, something so simple. Sometimes that's all we need is a simple act of kindness, not a big, bright, fancy gift with a big bow on top, but to know that we are seen, to know that we are noticed, to know that the choices that we make matter. This is so important. It is, I think it is so deeply human that we want connection, that we want to be seen. And that's what this voice in the background after Sister Browning's talk taught me is that it doesn't take a dime to be kind. It doesn't take a penny to say a kind word of encouragement. And for someone to say, well done. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Inherit the kingdom that has been prepared for you from before the face of this world. We came here upon this earth because of the encouragements of our heavenly parents, because they wanted us to become more like them. And they knew that we can, that you can. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for the little voices that encourage me, whether they are from the Spirit or whether they are from others. It fills my heart to encourage others. It also fills my heart to receive encouragement from others. So I am here to encourage you to keep going, keep seeking, to keep searching, to keep moving forward, to keep believing when it seems so hard. God is there for you. He knows you, and He wants you to keep moving towards Him, as hard as it is. Keep focusing on what you have power and control over, which is your own thoughts, your own belief, your own feelings, your own healing. And as you begin to change the dynamic within you, then can you have greater impact outside of you. I know you can. I know you can do this. You are called to do this. You must do this. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.